Hey, DePaul Blue Demon fans, I'm Leo Blavin with your Blue Demon download for Tuesday, June 1st, recapping this past week in DePaul athletics and previewing what's ahead. This weekend, track and field sent 8 athletes to compete at the NCAA Outdoor Track and Field Championship West Prelims in College Station, Texas. On Saturday, the men's 4x100 relay team broke their own school record with a time of 39.90 seconds to claim 15th place. McKenna Ori posted a distance of 51.58 meters in the women's discus to break her own school record while finishing in 24th place out of 58 athletes. Tori Carroll, Rebecca Chenard, Kirsten Walker, Kyle Mastrangeli, Brandon Van Voorhees, Ashton Clare, and Adam Nelson also represented DePaul at the preliminary championships. This year, DePaul student athletes continued a tradition and commitment to community service, finishing 14th in the NCAA Division I Teamworks Challenge. DePaul Athletics continued to collaborate with many local organizations, including local children's hospitals, Marillac, St. Vincent Family Services, Little Brothers, Friends of the Elderly, and the Salvation Army. Men's soccer, men's tennis, and men's basketball all finished in the top 10 nationally in their respective sports for their annual community service efforts. In the NBA, former DePaul men's basketball players Max Strus of the Miami Heat and Paul Reed of the Philadelphia 76ers became the 20th and 21st former Blue Demons to compete in the NBA playoffs. For a look back on how some previous Blue Demons perform in the NBA playoffs, follow at DPUAthDev on Twitter and Instagram. On Monday, we highlighted Bill Robinzine Jr., who appeared in 8 playoff games for the Kansas City Kings in 1979 and 1980. Robinzine averaged over 10 points per game against the 1979 Phoenix Suns. This week, I had the chance to interview second-year women's tennis head coach Marissa Arce about her program season and what the future holds for DePaul women's tennis. Dax, roll the tape. Well, hey, Marissa, thank you so much for joining us here on the Blue Demon Download.
Thanks for having me.
So take us through what this past year has been like for your program. You have last season sort of end abruptly without it being decided ultimately by your tennis. What was it like to restart this winter and get back to somewhat of a sense of normalcy with your team?
I mean, I think we were all just so excited to be back together and be back on court that, I don't know, there was just a different sense of appreciation going into every practice, because like you said, it ended so abruptly the year before, and we kind of knew that the season in front of us was not, for certain, and it could be called at any moment, and it was just, kind of make the most of what we have, and that really lasted throughout the season, so it was kind of nice.
And how challenging was it, looking back at your schedule? You have some matches that just didn't happen for one reason or another, but ultimately were able to finish it. So how was it for your players in particular to sort of navigate a season when you didn't know necessarily when your matches would be and just sort of were hoping for the best at times?
Yeah, we almost it wasn't like real, the upcoming match, until it was like game day, because you never knew what was going to happen with our testing, our opponent's testing, and just the travel and everything involved that goes into playing a match. And so it was almost just this, feeling of like, okay, it's not real until we're actually like at the courts ready to play. So it was different. And I know we typically play a few Big Ten matches also, and the girls really, like those challenges. So it was a different season where, the Big Ten was conference only, and we couldn't play any of those schools that were, close by Chicago. But we got through the season, played a lot of matches. So I think that was a win overall.
And what did it mean to your team to reach that Big East tournament championship match and really be playing some of your best tennis at the end of the year?
That's what we've been talking about, since September 2019 is, the Big East championship. So I'm, so happy we were able to experience that and go to South Carolina and play the tournament. Obviously, we would have wished to win, but, it just gives us more motivation to keep working. And the girls have been working so hard the last few weeks. We're training for the next Big East tournament. So that's definitely our biggest goal. And, we were right there, and it hurts, but it's what's driving us forward for sure.
You had four seniors on this year's team. How important was it to have that experience and that veteran leadership?
Oh, it's huge. I don't know what we'll do when they all graduate. But we're losing Aspa. She's our grad student right now. She's our only one that's, done with her eligibility. Just, a huge leader on the team. But yeah, all of our upperclassmen. So now we have 3 girls finishing undergrad, next week, but they'll all be back. So, our leadership will still be great. Going into next season. So it's, definitely one of our biggest strengths.
And it sounds like a big returning lineup coming. Do you have any new pieces that you're adding to the mix as well?
Yeah, we're adding Eleanor Nobbs. She's from the UK. Really good player, really great family, just really fits into the culture of our team and super motivated, and she's just getting better and better and better. So I'm excited to see what she adds to our team.
And lastly, Coach, Athletic Director Dwayne Peavy always talks about the program and the department is all dreaming big. Sort of, how is this program dreaming big going forward, knowing hopefully next season you have a full fall slate, and then ultimately your spring season with the championships?
Yeah, our biggest, goal moving forward is get some live streaming on our courts. Almost all my girls are international. It would be great to be able to have their families following along with all of our matches. It'd be great for all of our fans, all of our alumni to be able to actually watch our matches when they're not in Chicago. And because I know we have, so much support, but right now they're not able to really watch us compete unless they're in Chicago. And so that's, one of our biggest things that we're shooting for next season is to have those cameras on each of our courts and get all those supporters able to watch us compete and see how much heart we bring, to every match.
Fantastic. Well, Coach Arce, thank you so much for joining us on the Blue Demon Download.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, our thanks again to Coach Arce for joining us on the Blue Demon Download. Next week, men's tennis head coach Matt Brothers will join us, coming off his program's first ever NCAA tournament appearance. Before we take a look at what's coming up this week, let's take a look back at today in Blue Demon history. Back in 2001, with the summer quarter on the horizon, the DePaul Youth teased their Blue Demon Athlete of the Year. We'll be taking a look back throughout the archives all summer with Today in Blue Demon history. For a complete look back today in Blue Demon history, follow at DPUAthDev today on Twitter and Instagram. Want a chance to win free Blue Demon gear and our weekly Blue Demon Connection trivia quiz for your shot at being a winner? Each Thursday, we'll release a trivia quiz and name a winner on Fridays. Answers to the quiz can be found in the Blue Demon Download, as well as Today in Blue Demon history and the Daily Demon content. You can find this week's Blue Demon Connection trivia quiz in Thursday's Daily Demon. Folks, with the conclusion of the track and field season, the 2020-2021 DePaul Athletics calendar has come to a close until the fall. We'll still be recording a new Blue Demon Download every week, so make sure to keep checking your inbox for the Daily Demon. For the latest in all things DePaul Athletics, visit DePaulBlueDemons.com. Now to send us out with our Now We Must Minute is Tony Award-winning actor and DePaul Theater School graduate, Joe Mantegna.
Why is supporting theater school students important in this moment? It's important in every moment. Those of us who have pursued this as a lifestyle, as a career, because we feel like we have to, because, I know that was my story. I realized as a junior in high school, and I got exposed to the theater, that, oh my God, this is something I really want to do. I have to do it. And I never really looked back. Not that it was always successful or financially beneficial or any of that. But it didn't matter because I had to do it. And so to have a dream fulfilled has been a real blessing in my life. So to be able to support other students in that dream, to be able to at least give them an opportunity. Like I said, if I wouldn't have had that scholarship opportunity, I never would have fulfilled that dream that I wanted to be a professional actor. So That's why you have my support. Good luck.